Hi again, and here we are going to make crab cakes. Yay, it's a keto crab cakes. Why is it keto? Because I've chosen Annie's Worcestershire sauce and okay, I never know how to pronounce that. Okay, Worcestershire sauce, and this has no added sugar in it, and it tastes like a Liam Prairie. I totally love it, and this is what I found. This is a jam. It's from Indoguna. I ordered it online. It came frozen, but it's look at the lump of all this crab. So this is amazing. And we're gonna use our homemade mayo. I'll talk about that later, but it's very, very easy to do homemade mayo. And of course, as for breadcrumbs, we're gonna use our crust. Okay, I'm gonna smash this crust to make easily smashed into breadcrumbs. Okay. Okay. For that amount of crab, this is about it's about 500 grams of crabs in here. So we're gonna use 2 eggs. I like mayo a lot, so I'm gonna use a lot of mayo. So this is like, I'll get you the recipe written down later. So because when I cook, I actually just gauge. That's about half a cup of mayo. Okay, I'm gonna stir this. Okay, we're gonna put in the a couple of teaspoons of this. And pepper, of course. Who doesn't love pepper? I can't do this. Lifesaver, I got ones that's grounded, so I don't have to do that. Okay, that makes about 1 teaspoonish. And I like mustard. You can use the yellow mustard, but I actually like this mustard better. It gives me more of a zest, a tang on it. So I use half a teaspoon. Let's put this all together. Oh, I need salt. Okay, I got them all together. And let's put in the crab. So when you're cooking, you have to not be afraid to use your fingers. And so here are the breadcrumbs. I'm gonna use the 2 bags of the keto crust. Okay, so this is ready. We'll let it sit a bit. So I've cut up chives and onion. So it depends on how much you want to use this. I like a lot of chives and onions, but you know what? Today I'm gonna just do half of this, half chive and half onions, because not everybody actually likes it, and see how it goes. See how the liquid has been absorbed when you leave it alone for a bit? That's because we have breadcrumbs in there. Although the keto bun doesn't absorb too much moisture, but it still helps. And we're still gonna use the mayonnaise and some chili sauce, the keto ones, to eat with this with. Let's go fry them. Yes, I actually have avocado oil here. You can use any avocado oil. Find the one that you like. Some are green, some are actually light color. Don't use the green one if you are actually frying stuff, or else your food will be green. That would be quite unappetizing unless you're doing a green egg and ham. We need to check the oil, see if it's actually really hot. See, that's not hot enough. So we just have to wait a little bit more. It's getting there. My oil is getting hot. It's important to actually cook with hot oil because so the oil doesn't get absorbed into the food. It doesn't get soggy. If you want to be more technical, if you have a thermometer, 170 is actually the minimum of temperature that you should get your oil to actually fry anything at all, that it doesn't get soggy. So we're gonna use 2 spoons. We're gonna like ball it up, kind of as ball as you could, right there, like that. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. See this? You hear the sizzle? So the eggs is gonna be the one that's tying them up together. This is gonna be fabulous. So the only thing that's not cooked here is the eggs. As the crab itself, this was already like cooked. So you don't have to worry so much about not cooking everything because eggs cook really, really fast. There you go. Okay, let's check on the first one that we put in. Let's flip it. Beautiful. And let's go to the second one. Great. So be very gentle because we don't have starch here. So it needs to just stay together. Although it is staying together, just be very tender and gentle about it, okay? Should be done. So it takes about 2 to 3 minutes on each side to get cooked. Like I said, the crab itself is already cooked. So you just need to fry the eggs, and eggs is easy to get cooked. I like to strain them on this kind of a strainer so that it won't get soggy. And Singapore is very humid, so your food do get soggy very quickly. Now we shall continue with the second batch. Slowly. So I think the oil is getting too hot, so you may want to reduce it a bit. I put my batter a bit too fat this time. And yeah, you need to reduce the oil a bit to get everything done so that you don't want to get a burnt crab cake. Yeah, so we're gonna make like about on that batter just now. The recipe makes about 16 of these patties. It depends on how fat, how big your patties are. You can make this into an appetizer for whatever food that you're serving for the day. You eat it with the tartar sauce, which you can make yourself, or mayo, which I have in my recipe book. And you can actually do this as a crab cake roll, which is going to be impressed for everybody. And use a keto bun and put it in between, and we have a sandwich.